Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to United View and welcome to episode 87 of the Trinity podcast. Yeah, look at this, man. Right on cue, right on the money, right on the joint, man. I love it. Big up to each and every single one of you. Happy Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you lot. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like button and all that good stuff. A big shout out to the live stream on DR, first of all. You know what I mean? Me and KG.
Shout out to Ty. Shout out to Ty, bro. Shout out to Ty Flex. Ty Flex, bro.
Do you know what? I literally tuned in. I thought I'll just double check how things are going there. I go in. First thing I hear is Ty, and I hear immediately KG, and I thought, oh, KG knows what he's doing today, doesn't he?
Yeah. As soon as I saw him, one hand Ty, bro, I started that thing straight away, bro.
Sitting next to him as well, just making sure that he's winding him up immediately.
They said, introduce yourself. And I said, can't really introduce myself when I got one hand tied next to me, bro. That's how the show's starting, bro.
It did look like out of like Tom and Jerry when a smaller person's trying to fight the big person and they just use one hand and their arms are going like that.
Yeah, Scrappy dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me at him.
Scrappy dude.
Let me at him.
Yeah, but listen, man, they're raising a lot of money over there today already. I mean, when I left, it was about just over $2,000 in like a couple of hours.
Does anyone know in the chat how much is raised now? That'd be pretty cool to know. And we're doing something, aren't we?
And then Monday, 6 p.m. Well, we're starting from 6 p.m., but the red carpet will be 7 till 8. We'll be streaming from 6 all the way through, though, indefinitely, just till whenever, just vibes. Just if it's 12 o'clock, if it's 1 o'clock, if it's whenever it is when it is. We got a whole host of people coming through. KG's coming through. Of course, Owen's going to be there. Who else is going to be there? Rory Jennings is coming through. Darren Brent's yeah, Harry Pinero's coming through. Culture Cams is away, but said send me the link. He's coming through as well. Everyone, Garnacho, as well as all the other people that are going to be on the red carpet as well. We're going to be doing that. And what I did say as I left DR, our stream is going to basically the pot of money that we raise is also going to tag onto the back of what they're raising today. It's the same pot. Wow. But we'll see what they do today, and then we'll see how much we can raise it by on Monday. Just so that's our big contribution from over here, man. So yeah, big up to everyone. Get ready for that. In terms of today, right now, Joshua, shout out Kevin Hatchard. Joshua Zirkzee. Actually, he said that it was Joshua was the Kimmich, but Joshua is actually Joshua Zirkzee. There you go.
It's a hard J. It's a hard J. Flex. It's a hard life as well. But I tell you what can make it easier if you get optimized.
Today's video is sponsored by our friends at Oxford Natural and their all-new natural supplement, Optimum Day and Night. Thousands across the UK, USA, and beyond are smashing their health goals with Oxford Natural. Optimum Day gives you steady energy, curbs your cravings, and keeps your metabolism firing all day. Optimum Night helps you relax, get restorative sleep, recover, and keep burning fat while you rest. It's not a magic pill, but it will help you reach your health goals. Check out some of the incredible results. 2 of our own, OWEN, lost over 100 pounds in 10 months. And KG dropped 30 pounds in 4 months. In 8 months, football legend Michael Owen lost 35 pounds. And Robbie from AFTV, Don Robbie, lost over 80 pounds. And in 6 months, Anita, an award-winning immigration lawyer, lost 44 pounds. And Linda, a law firm executive, lost over 50 pounds. No gimmicks, no needles, just results. Oxford Natural, let's get to work.
Yes, you can get optimized indeed. By the way, can you hear that bow in the background, Jack?
Is that the doorbell?
Oh, that's really loud.
Yeah. Do you know what that is? Yeah. So I got the puppy this little thing that she can press to say like I need to go outside to go to the toilet.
No way, that's wicked.
Yeah. So she presses it, but now she abuses it because she presses it just to go outside.
Don't need the toilet.
So I'll go out and I'll go. There you go, and then she looks at me as if to say, "Got you." So I know what you're doing.
Are you have to let her out. Oh shit, my agent. This could be good.
Mate, put that on mute and take that call, bro. We have to do that.
Yeah.
Put it on mute. Put it on mute. He's not this. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, and mute his thing just in case. Because it could be. Yeah. Because doesn't learn. He doesn't learn.
But
it
you
could
can
be really
scan the
private.
QR
It could be.
code.
Sorry, carry on. Yeah, I do.
You can scan the QR code. You can use the code UV. You can get up to 70% off. You can get your Optimum Day, insert shot of Flex pushing the bottle here, which is good for your weight loss goals. You can get your Optimum Night, which is good for your restorative sleep, insert bottle here. You can get them individually or combined. All the information, as always, is in the video description below. It's a brand new and improved formula. Yes, Flex. Joshua Zirkzee with a hard J is going nowhere in January, according to new reports. Samuel Luckhurst of The Sun has said that Joshua Zirkzee has been told there is, quote, no chance, end quote, of a mid-season departure from Manchester United.
No chance, because that's
no
what
chance.
you got.
Yeah, exactly. Controversial. But certainly,
sorry.
no,
Am I allowed to
no
even?
chance. Yeah, you can. You can.
Yeah.
You know,
You can.
but yeah, you can. I nearly bought a ugly Christmas jumper with his face on, saying "no chance" the other day. Mick McCarthy. I saw it on Instagram. And I thought I'm going to get it. And then I thought, who am I doing this for? Like, why would I get that? What am I trying to achieve?
Yeah, you're just
with
doing
that
it because it
jumper?
just made you laugh one time, but it's not really. You know,
I'm just doing it to sort of make myself laugh. You know what I mean? Chances are, if I go to proper, public functions wearing that jumper, no one's going to know what that is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You can unmute
wonder what it
KG
was
now.
with KG. I wanted to see how long he realized until it was.
Oh,
You
right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you've kind
We
of
saved
done
you
that.
because we just
Oh,
thought
thank
you're
you.
taking
No,
a
I
private
went to the other
call.
room.
You
I went into the
just,
other room. I went into the other room. I ran away.
just in case you got excited.
Well-
you could, when agents call, it could be big stuff. So it's like, let's just
Yeah.
mute that in case you go, rah,
Yeah.
78
Yeah,
grand. Yeah, that'll be all right. I'll take that,
And you know that's what I'm
And
saying.
your and your voice travels as well, KG, because you say you went into the other room. We still heard you go, "Hello."
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. I was like, nah. He
I
did
mean-
this one time before when his wife was in
Yeah.
I was like, nah. Owen, mute that immediately, just in case.
Yeah.
So am I right about Joshua Zirkzee? Joshua, am I right about we're not letting him go? He has to stay here.
No chance.
know what?
That's what he's been told. No chance.
No chance. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Because I think he should
You want to
be
see
in
him
the.
play, innit?
I want to see him play, Fleck. There was even that game when he came on, little slide tackle, tried to keep the ball in and stuff. I think in this system, there's no reason why he can't do that connecting job. I don't think, because not saying Shesko's not a pressing monster the way I expected. You know what I mean? I don't think he's like going round.
He's not mobile like that. He's not mobile.
He's not
like that.
mad mobile. So, and yes, what he does in the air, so he's better in the air, but we don't swing the ball into Sheshko. Like, it's not like he's competing for headers week in, week out. We probably don't really do it. Are you with me? So it makes sense. We used him to build up off, but we can build up off Zirkzee. He's got a great, excellent first touch, so he can link the play well. I don't see why it'd be a problem with Cunha running off him. I really do not want to see Cunha in the 9. Let's stop doing that. Take him out of the 9 immediately. Cunha running off him, and Bruno running off him, but then maybe Mount, but this is how we need to start. We need to get towards this part, and I hope we do it for our next game, is what I'm looking for.
I see it as the way I've always seen it with Joshua Zirkzee. I agree he's got some ability, for sure. He's got some ability, but I'm just, like everything we do when we have our opinion on it, and then we have to just look at the reality of the situation. And as it stands, I just think the reality of the situation is that Amorim just doesn't rate him, bro. At this moment, like this season, since he's been able to have Cunha as an auxiliary 9, he's overlooked Zirkzee every time. We've not seen anything to suggest thus far, that if Shefko gets injured, I think it's an 80% chance he goes with Cunha in the 9. That's because that's just what he showed us, unless he's ready to do something different. I hope we're wrong, but the evidence and his team sheet, even though he says, in press conferences, this guy's good and he's training hard or whatever, like Kobe, bro, he's got less minutes than Kobe. He doesn't even come on. Unused sub, bro. Unused sub.
No, but that doesn't mean he doesn't. I think he's restricted by what's going on with the squad. I don't think, bringing a player into when you're losing and it's not going your way, you can't just shake things up. I think that's like, that'll be a mistake. He's trying
He's
to
also
fight
brought him on as 10 though. When he's brought him on,
Yeah.
he's used him. Like, I remember, was it Burnley when we started making subs and stuff? I think he went up front for a little bit. Then we made changes again 5 minutes later. Then he went into the 10. It's like, I don't even think Amorim sees him as a 9. I think he sees him as one of the 10s. It's just...
He's in that difficult cycle, isn't he, whereby he's not playing that much, and then when he does get minutes, he's rusty. So naturally, that means that kind of restricts him from getting minutes in the future, because it's like, well, last time I brought him on, it didn't go very well, so I'm going to keep him on the bench.
Basically, same as Kobe.
Yeah, I think what it does say, though, which is really interesting,
but worse.
If Zirkzee's been told no chance you're leaving in January, does that then say there's a minimal chance of us doing business in terms of incomings? Because I mean, we don't know I don't think we're in the position where it's like sell to buy, but it's one of those ones of maybe it is just a case of, no, you're not leaving because we don't think we're going to get a replacement in. So, or we don't feel there's value in getting a replacement in January. So because of that, you know,
we've been hearing
maybe that's just it.
And we've been hearing the lines of we're not bringing anybody else in, but I wouldn't even expect us to bring in a 9 type player. If we're bringing anyone in, I'm expecting in other positions. I'm expecting a backup midfielder or a backup or a wing back, you know, market opportunity type wing back. I'm looking for those. I'm not expecting a 9, especially when you've got the likes of Mbumo, Konya, Ancestral, and Zirkzee. Who?
Have you seen that, KG?
I would have liked it today. Yeah, this was another. This was you'll like this as well, Flex. You'll like this too. I want to make sure I find this, because there was something that came out today about us looking at someone that can play left and right. No, it's right back and right wing. I think he was 18 years old. Where's the story? Where did I see 18,
it? That means he's not going to start.
He's not ready.
Not ready.
Not ready. Oh, let me find it. Let me find it.
It's going to be yak. It's going to be one of those ones, bro.
Yeah, I do think.
Might be. Yeah.
While you're looking for that, Owen, on the Zirkzee thing, there's a super chat there actually. I wanted to address that. Yeah, shout out Falcon Shuffle 24. He says he said time and time again, Amorim, that there's players that should be starting that aren't. Where are we getting the idea of not being rated from?
Flex is making it up.
I'm getting that.
Flex is making it up.
False news. Or for me, we're getting the idea that he's not rated. The fact that he's probably got the least minutes out of everybody, and every opportunity there is to maybe bring him on, he's been unused sub more often than not. Even Kobe's obviously got some more minutes than him. So,
but that doesn't mean you're not rated, though, Fleck.
Yeah, but not rated. When I say not rated, yeah, but when I say not rated, people think it's like some condescending, like Amorim's been horrible to him. Not rated means if I have the chance to pick you, I'm not picking you. I have a chance to pick a team. You're not in the starting 11. I have the chance to make subs. You don't come on. Well, I don't rate you, bro. That's it.
No,
it's
I can't get.
I don't know if it's I don't rate you. I don't know if it's I don't rate you.
All right, you're not. I don't think you're a better option because I'm 2 man ahead of you, so you're not going to play.
Well, maybe that's a bit better, because when you say I don't rate you, that implies that you don't think you're a good player.
Okay,
you said about Kobe.
With what I have, I rate the others better than you.
No, I think it's
to do this job. To do that job.
I think you use the word trust is better, because I don't think he has trust in the player yet to come on and like he trusts the players that are playing right now. No, because his job is on the line. It's not.
If I said to KG, mate, I don't rate you, you'd be like, bloody hell, I've been doing this for a while.
I'm rubbish.
You know what I mean?
If you said to him, I don't trust you, you'd be like, flipping that, mate. I'll be afraid. What do you mean you don't trust me? I'm not trustworthy.
But I can go KG. If I go KG, yeah, I think you're a really good stand-up. Yeah,
but I don't trust you.
But I don't trust you.
I wouldn't put you to my weddings. I don't trust you to be funny.
No, I don't.
No, because I don't trust you to do the job in terms of what I'm asking you to do. So the job might be, mate, play it very clean. Yeah.
Oh, guys, come on, man.
Yeah. No,
I think that's the point. You lot are dressing it up. Where's all this sentiment from?
No, you are doing it, because I just imagine I will get booked and someone might say, I don't trust you to be the closer. You can start the show, you can be in the middle, but you're not closing.
Right, okay, that's fine. So tell me what Zirkzee can be? What's he been able to be then? What's he been able to be?
Again?
So what does he trust? What does he trust Zirkzee? What's Zirkzee been? Is he the opener? Is he the closer? Is he the middle? What is he?
Hear me out. He trusts him enough now because he didn't open it. He's not the opener because he want to get a little bit of some leverage going.
So he's not the opener.
In the middle, but when the guys go to AFCON, guess who's coming out? Zirkzee. That's the
Zirkzee's-
he's not
So
closing it.
all right.
in
So
the
when,
middle.
so what you're telling me?
There you
So
go.
when Ahmad, okay. So on this show, right,
Yes.
it's Friday the 14th.
Yes.
When Ahmad and Mbrumo go to AFCON,
Yes.
Zirkzee,
I
and
trust
as
him,
long
man.
as
And that's why
with
they're not going
Sesko,
anywhere.
with Sesko back, he's going to start. He's going to get like a lot more minutes.
He's gonna play. He's gonna get more minutes.
All right, okay.
Yes. There you go.
Remember
It
that
should be
today.
gone.
Remember
No,
that.
He should
Remember
be
that.
gone. No,
All
but
right.
Flex, hear me
All
out,
right.
yeah? He would be, if we didn't trust him, he'd be gone. In this January window opens up, he'd be first one out. But they kept him. Even when let's look at the Hoyland thing that happened. He said bye to Hoyland and kept Zirkzee. That was a choice. Could have got rid of
rate
Zirkzee.
Hoyland. He didn't rate
Yeah,
Hoyland.
that's
And
one guy
actually,
who
Hoyland,
did not rate.
towards the end of last
No, he
season,
didn't
the only
trust
reason
him.
Hoyland was playing, the only
No,
reason
that's
Hoyland was
fine.
playing was because Zirkzee was injured. Because he trusts Zirkzee more than he trusts Hoyland. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And actually,
Right.
KG, with that one where you're saying he is going to start games, write it down in your book of accountability, just so we
Thank
remember.
Yeah.
Just
Guys,
so we can.
I can't believe we're dressing this thing up here of like, guys, this is really simple from Sunday League, schoolboy stuff, right up until the professional game. Yeah. It's all relevant to within your squad. I hear that. Okay. I know you can say like, his ability as a professional, cool.
14th.
But let's
420.
14th of November. Yeah.
November
420.
420. What is Flex saying? Not gonna play?
I'm saying that Amorim doesn't rate him, and you lot are saying that. Yeah, I'm saying that he's not going to get as much minutes as you think he is. He's not going to start. He's not going to get all these minutes that are magically.
I don't think he'll get. I don't think he'll start games.
No.
I don't think he'll start games.
He's not. He's
I'm
going to
just-
get a couple
I'm
minutes off the
just
bench
saying-
again and be rusty.
I'm just saying
What's
when
gonna
you say
happen, guys?
don't rate him.
He'll be
If you
gone in
said
the
that to
summer.
Ruben Amorim,
We're arguing with
Said
the
that to
don't
Ruben
rate him.
Amorim.
Like,
Yeah, he's going to defend
Yeah,
it and say
yeah.
he's a great trainer. Josh is a great gut.
Yeah.
Guys, you not falling for the manager bullshit. What's going on here?
No, I just mean when you say don't rate, that means you think that they've got nothing to offer. I don't think you're good.
Exactly.
No, it
And
doesn't
that's what
mean
we're
that.
arguing
It
about.
doesn't
Yes,
mean
it
that.
does.
It doesn't mean
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
does.
does.
That's how we're
Yes, it
taking
does.
If we
it.
rated him, he'd play him a lot more, even off the bench instead. He's third choice. He doesn't rate him out of what
You
we've
can
got. He
you
doesn't
can rate
him.
someone. You can rate someone, but they're not right for the job.
Don't
you know what I
rate
mean?
him meaning. I'm gonna ask Google.
You know what I mean? You can
Guys.
rate him,
You
but someone
don't
be right
think
for the
he's
job.
good, impressive, or worthy of respect?
Oh,
Poor
my
quality.
Mhm,
There you go.
mhm. Here we go. Here we go.
This is all the stuff that we're seeing. This is all the stuff
So
we're seeing.
KG, all right. So KG, like you said about this trust thing, yeah. So Owen's saying
you
about the comedian thing, yeah. Hi
Yeah.
KG,
Hi.
I think you're a great professional.
Hi, Flight.
It's my wedding, but I don't trust you to perform in front of
You wouldn't even call
the crowd that
You
I've
wouldn't
got.
even call me.
So,
You wouldn't even call me.
There's
Then
loads
why
of things
would
I
I
wouldn't
go?
trust
That's
KG to
weird.
do. I mean, are
That's
you
what-
kidding
there's
me?
stuff
Like,
you won't trust me to do, guys. There's
Yeah.
things
Yeah,
that
so
you
that-
won't. Right
so
now,
I know
that
KG.
role,
look at this.
I don't rate you in that
Marcel.
role.
I rate Marcel. Am I giving Marcel the keys to come and open the company? No, I'm not. Because am I going to trust him to get there on
Right,
time?
so you don't rate. So
Oh,
when it
yeah.
comes to that, you don't. Right, so when it comes to that, you don't
No,
rate
I
him
rate
in that.
Marcel.
No,
I'm
no,
saying
no.
it's the
I'm glad
trust.
you said that.
No,
I'm
I said
glad
this
you said
perfect.
that.
Oh, and
No,
you understand
no.
this. I rate
Yeah.
Marcel. I
No,
rate
guys.
Marcel. Can
Guys.
I trust Marcel to come
You're
and
confusing.
on time and start the stream and just set it up and everything's okay?
Guys,
No.
you're confusing two different
Absolutely
things.
not.
What you guys are. This
You're
is what I'm talking
confusing
about. The
things,
sentiment.
Fleck.
No,
You're
I'm not.
confusing
Here's
things.
the thing, yeah. What you guys are doing is this sentiment thing, yeah, of like, oh, that means he's a hot. If you don't like him as a man, he doesn't like him
I
as a
just did
person.
that.
He's a horrible trainer. Oh, it's so horrible. No, he doesn't rate him because he never plays him, guys. It's that simple. As Ty would say, in football terms, in this team with this squad, he doesn't rate him, bro. That's it.
There we go. There you
Otherwise,
go.
he'll be
Done
playing
it again.
more.
You
He'll
done
be
it
playing
again.
more.
Nah.
Well, you
All
said
right,
that
he
about
rates him.
Cobby earlier
He
this year, didn't you? You said
He
you
rates-
said the manager doesn't rate Cobby, and he said several times that he does rate
Right.
Cobby and he thinks he should be
But
playing.
he doesn't
more.
rate him
Playing
enough.
more
But he
games.
doesn't rate him enough.
Oh, here we go. Here we
He
go.
doesn't. That's what I'm saying. He can say what he wants in the press conference, but when you pick the team
You
at
want
3
chaos,
p.m., it
that's
shows
what
me.
we measured.
It shows
So-
me who you rate versus who you don't rate.
So
That's
Flex G is Ruben
That's it.
lying. Is Ruben lying when he says he rates Cobby?
No, he's being polite for people like you lot. That's what he's doing.
People
He's
like
being
you
polite.
lot. Look at
Yes.
Flex isolating himself.
What
like
was
this.
that? That's
very
that's
Yeah,
very much-
I am.
you
That's
making
exactly what I'm
division.
doing.
Making you
I'm
making
putting
division.
myself over here out of the people that can look at the situation for Zirkzee at Man United and realize our manager don't rate him and wants to get Adeyemi
So-
or wants to get
so
a different
Flex
player
is-
instead.
Flex
That's
is in
where
the
I
head
am,
of the manager,
yes.
KG. Did you know that Flex can?
Well,
know
I
what the
didn't.
manager's
I
thinking
just
at all
want to know
times.
what to write down in the book of accountability
Actions
because
speak
I feel like we're
louder
arguing
than
semantics.
words.
I feel like we're arguing
Actions
semantics,
speak
and we
louder
can't
than
actually.
words.
Okay. Well, when he starts playing, we'll be able to.
Flex
We'll always
highlighting all of the
flip-flop.
positive.
No, I can.
Positive
I can guess
comments.
what. And then no, I'm not. I'm just looking for the negative ones actually, but there doesn't seem to be much because most sensible people understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So,
exactly, Jay Blackman.
you know.
People like you lot. What do you mean by that, Flex?
What is that? What do you mean by that? Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
what
told
do you
you,
mean by that?
people like you lot who are taking what the manager says as, oh, so sentiment. He does rate him. Of course he rates him. No, he doesn't. He doesn't play the guy. You don't rate him in football terms. That's it.
I just,
Simple.
I've learned throughout this whole process to back the manager, what he says, believe in it, and, get to the
Guys,
end of the season.
can I ask you a question?
If
Does
you
he rate
can't
Malacia?
do that, I'm sorry. I'm just,
Does he rate Malacia? Does he rate him?
Malacia's not even in the squad, mate.
Yes, he is in the squad.
Last year
He's
was in the
squad.
bomb
He's training.
squad and got reintegrated. I didn't see
There you
Joshua
go. So he
Zirkzee
rates
being
him.
part of the bomb squad.
Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Malacia was in the bomb squad. Now he's not. Does the manager rate him?
How many minutes has Malacia got this season?
Next to 0.
Yeah, how many minutes?
How many minutes has Zirkzee got? Not
More.
far off 0.
More? Rates him more?
Okay.
Rates him more?
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he rate? Does he rate? Does he still rate? Does he still rate Ugarte?
He's right behind there.
After he said exactly, does he rate him? Does he rate him? Does he rate Bayern Deer? Does he trust Bayern Deer?
Oh, actually, you don't need to
Played
go out.
Bayern Deer
No,
instead
he's
of he played Bayern Deer in a very important game. Very important.
Why did he do that? Was it because he rated Onana still? Is that
Trust
why?
him. Did he not rate Lamen's not starting him? He rated him. He just didn't think it was time. He's what it is.
Right.
Lamens is a better. Lamens is a good player, and he wouldn't put him in for a while.
All right. So Amorim. So does Amorim rate Zirkzee? I just want to know yes or no. Yes. He rates him.
Yes.
Okay, cool. No
absolutely. And you're gonna see big Zirkzee performances. He's gonna jump in and he's gonna be brilliant.
Good, and I hope that's the case.
I think he's gonna, And I'm not going to tell you to hold that because you need him to perform.
No,
if you want to finish in the top 4, if you want us to finish in the top 4, we need a good Zirkzee because Sheshko, as it stands, I don't know how.
Obviously, he rates Kobe as well. When's Kobe going to come into the team? Do you reckon? AFCON. When's Kobe going to? Because he rates him. He's told us he deserves to start. So when do you think Kobe's going to start?
Feeling kind of AFCON-ish. It's feeling kind of
FA Cup.
But you know that the hardest thing the hardest thing for Kobe is the position that he's really getting for. He hasn't got enough to get in front of Casemiro. Don't know why. I feel like he should be.
Is it because he rates Casemiro higher?
I feel Casemiro plays that position better at the moment. It doesn't make sense. Which I don't understand. I can't understand.
Do you know what it was? I was just about to apologize publicly because I was going to go. What she did need to go. You know, she pressed the bell the first time, went out there, and she went to Leo. Went, fair enough. You weren't lying. Now she's doing it again. We playing it.
But I'm saying on the thing,
go on, KG.
Because if I was looking at my my best try of getting in, I have to look at Casemiro as the person I have to dislodge. Because the Bruno dislodge is crazy. Like, I know that's a tall order. I have to look at Casemiro.
It's an impossible order.
But then I know that Casemiro's just doing 60. I've got to say to the manager, I'm the one instead of Ugarte that you need to bring on. Like, I know Ugarte's going to run around and do stuff. I can control the game from the 6. Let me play. That's what he has to try and prove to the manager. That's his job.
So Riyadh says, so Amorim don't rate Sesko if he doesn't start Fleck. So this is what I'm saying. If he doesn't start, tell me how many starts. Zirkzee's got.
Let me know. Wait, Amorim doesn't play Sheshko in the big games. Does he not rate him?
Yeah, not in the big games. No.
But
what he does rate.
Have you made my point for me?
No.
I'll tell you
why.
Well
I'll tell you why.
Nice.
I'm glad you said this.
It's a late goal.
It's a bit of a body blow, that Flex. Bit of a body blow.
Well, I'm about to come through with a headshot where we stop the fight. Because basically, because basically, I'm glad. You see that word start? If he doesn't start, i.e. he's young, I'm starting him in some, I'm not starting him others. Somebody tell me in the chat how many starts this season Joshua Zirkzee has. Can you please tell me?
That's not a point.
But it's not the point. Yeah, it's not the
That's
point.
not the point. Answer the question now. Respond to what we just said. Respond to the statement that was just made.
Guys,
respond to the statement that was just made.
I already did.
Hey, Flex.
I said that means he doesn't
Ruben, who KG, who's like on the bench but doesn't come on that often?
Dorgu. Oh,
like Aiden Heaven. Does he rate Aiden Heaven?
Yeah. No, not enough to start. Not enough to play in the team. No, he doesn't.
Oh, he rates him, yeah.
Yeah, but he rates him. In
he played him last year.
This is the point we're making, isn't it?
Oh, wow. We played copy. I meant to play copy in the 10 last year and all that.
Yeah. You don't rate someone, that's quite a blanket statement, isn't it? That they've got nothing to offer, they're not good.
No, he's got the chance to play him and doesn't play him.
I think we won this one.
What do you mean?
Flex,
no,
just let it
not
go.
At all.
Exactly.
He doesn't rate him to play.
Oh, why did you keep getting the ones that I just said?
No, I'm trying to look for all the other ones. Big 0. I'm going through all of them. I'm looking for the ones that are crucifying me. 0, 0, 0. Sorry, I've got to go through a lot of zeros.
Well, actually, no, I just found one. I found one that said it's Flex on the ropes. You know what I mean?
He hates Mount. He hates Mount Kuna and Mbrumo more. There you go. Flex quick. Take the ball to the corner flag.
So that means he rates. So that means
he can't even come on when we are struggling. What makes you think he rates him? Just follow the news. Amorim wanted Watkins. Amorim doesn't rate him. I'm just doing it in order. He isn't good in that position, though. The only way Kobe fits in this team is if Bruno moves out.
And are these the same people that are tearing you down when you was doing reverse judge?
Yeah, I thought a week ago the comments were rubbish. You don't listen to them. You know what I mean? You don't listen to the comments.
Now they agree with you. And they're your best friend. Now they agree with you. Yeah, now they're your best friends, Fleck.
What about independent thought and opinion? I thought you don't go with the crowd. You know, you can't sway me into changing my mind. Flip flop flex.
Well, but now, because when they're saying what things that he likes, it's no longer nya, 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 and it's like actually,
yeah, they don't talk like that. They talk the proper Queen's English.
I think what Flex is saying is absolutely wonderful, and I agree.
Spot on, sir. You are absolutely splendidly correct with your opinion there.
Can't wait for Zirkzee to get player of the month next month.
Wow, you sound like you don't want him to get player of the month.
With all the minutes, with all these minutes he's going to get, I really hope we see the return.
To be player of the month.
Guys, with all the minutes
with
all the minutes he's about to get, because our manager rates him, I can't wait to see it. I will be there.
Sounds like you don't want him to.
Nice
Sounds
to
like
meet
you. Don't
nice. I haven't seen you in a while, Jurgen. You're back.
I will be there.
Is that you, Jurgs?
I'll be there, guys. I'll be there. I'm glad. Do you know what? I'm glad. I'm actually glad our manager rates every single one of our players, to be fair. He does try. He does like them all.
There you go.
He rates them all. Because they are in training and he does like them all. So he does rate them.
So, he's going to keep the players that he wants and the players that he didn't want. So he got rid of them.
He's gonna.
I can tell you a player that he doesnnd like Garnacho. Got rid of him. Garnacho.
Yeah.
I found the player. By the way,
this week. Go ahead.
Which player?
So this came from Simon Jones from the Mail today, saying Manchester United are exploring a move for Sporting Lisbon defensive prospect Salvador Blopper. The 18-year-old can play at right back or right midfield and has already been likened to former clubmate Nuno Mendes, now at Paris Saint-Germain, with his effervescent running and reading of the game.
What's his name?
Blopper is already 6'2" tall and offers a more physical presence both in defence and going forward.
Sign him.
Like Plops. Hold on. Is his name Blopper or Plopper?
Blopper. B with a B.
As in, B. Blobber.
B-L-O-P-A. Blopper.
Oh, Blopper. Okay.
Or Bloper.
Interesting.
Blopper.
And what's his name? What's his first name? What's his first name?
Salvador.
Oh, he sounds solid. He sounds fast. He sounds fast. He sounds powerful. He does, though. He does.
Same reaction. All I said was Salvador. But you both went, "Ooh,
bro." He sounds like we should sign him already, bro.
Man, like,
I mean, we obviously know nothing about this kid, but I mean, it's an area that needs addressing.
I've heard enough. Bring him in.
18, 6'2".
He's not going to play.
Nuno Mendes.
He's not going to. Do you know what the killer is? Yeah, he's not. We like the business that we've done. I thought I'd see a bit more of Diego Leon. I thought but he got the Cheeto special. They said, yeah. I remember it was like, his dad was like, nah, he's here for the first team. Aaron's like, nah. You know what I mean? Like,
work out,
yeah. I know they keep saying that I'm going to be training with the youngsters, but first team, I mean.
To be fair, KG, maybe he just doesn't rate him. Amorim doesn't rate him.
It's not ready.
21s, isn't it?
Zirkzee's really, really young. He's only an inexperienced player. He needs time to fit into the first team. Yeah, he's in the same position as Heaven actually, because he's hardly played any senior football. He hasn't been bought for 40 million quid, so he's in the same. He's actually really
21s.
Yeah, because no,
is Heaven
really,
with the under 21s?
No, obviously with the Heaven situation, because obviously we're talking about rating. So basically, they're the same type of player because they've got the same experience, they're the same age, and they've been playing professional football for the same amount of time. So that's why.
If you end up training with the under 21s, that says the manager doesn't really rate you right now.
Flex opening his eyes. What's he doing?
Oh, sorry for my eyes being open. I'll sit on the stream with my eyes closed.
No, he was doing this.
No, you want me to do the show like this, so I'll do the show with my eyes closed.
He was
I
going
was
like
moving on,
this.
guys. Why have we gone back to this? I just wanted to
Gone back to what? We haven't gone back to anything. We're talking about the guys that ain't in the first team.
Do you know why, KG? Because I wanted to see how easy it was, and turns out it was really easy. Like I just had to say, he doesn't rate him.
I've got my eyes closed. I can't see you, Owen. Should I open them now? Or
really easy.
Because you had something to say about me opening my eyes on the stream. So I got
him to close his eyes, KG.
Should I close my mouth as well?
He's closing that at Talk Sport, mate. That Talk Sport.
Could, yeah.
And he's not even in his actual studio, bro. Someone's gonna walk in.
He's sitting there, guys.
If Candy walks past, has anyone seen his pupils? Wow.
And his response would be quite literally, no, I haven't seen. My eyes are closed because apparently that's the only way I can do a show. You know, so
I don't rate my eyes, so I don't trust them. I do rate my eyes. I just don't trust them to be open right now. So yeah,
you guys did a morning show that I was fully in tune with and was talking about points and collecting points that are not there. And I thought that was a really good conversation because, you know, it's that thing of looking after how we're feeling as Man United fans. And you guys are right about we got an easy run. And Sky, I think this is another media agenda, I would like to call it. You know, because is it only our run that's been called out that said, you know what, these group of clubs have got a good set of games. I feel, again, little conspiracy here, they've now targeted Man United because they know we're going to drop points because we actually drop points in the smaller games, really. Like in the bigger games, we can get out for those ones. So now we got these sets of games and I feel like if Man United don't perform, it's more to bash them over the head because you've done the setup already to say, hey, these games are really easy. There's no easy games in the Premier League, really, when you actually think about it.
None.
Teams are taking points. So I don't understand where this has come from to say these next 5, Man United just win these ones.
What do you think? What do you
is
think
on that list
about those 5?
So, like, look, Liverpool.
So they're saying
Liverpool are
have,
second. Liverpool. So Liverpool should have 5 wins as well, shouldn't they? They should. Next game.
There you go.
4th.
But did they say? Did they say we're supposed? Did they say we? Who said we should win all 5 though? Who said that?
No, but they don't need to say that, do they? You know what I mean? You don't need to. When you put that out there of like you've got the 5 easiest games, that puts the pressure on because it's like, well, they're the easiest, so you should win, right? You should, you know.
And how? Because we finished 15. Where's that come from in the sense of
coming off the last 5 games, mate? We're better. We're better.
No, but we haven't improved according to some people in the media. Where's the improvement?
Yeah.
So again,
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, this is the thing, right? And I think it's where Man United fans, we have to kind of recognize the play early to realize what is going on, what people are doing. I'm not surprised with the Seshko stuff that came out. And it felt like it was all, they said it and it just became true and it became fact. And the pressure that the manager speaks about, well, he's young, he's settling in, this, that, and the other. I've still heard people defending Wirtz's performances to this day. I'm still hearing defense, which is incredible. I'm still hearing excuses for Isak's lack of everything, really. But then again, a pressure will always be applied to.
It's different here, bro. It's different.
Yeah. No, but this is where we have to.
They've always done.
Because we're saying Rasmus 2, some fans will fall into the trap and now saying Rasmus 2.0. Yeah. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. But I think the Man United slander stuff that does happen, it does stick to our players, unfortunately. I saw them do this with Bruno Fernandes. I've seen them do this with so many different players. And it's happening again.
It does.
Remember when I cussed De Ligt?
Yeah.
Martinez just arrived and they slewed Martinez. Kirkez is having a nightmare. Kirkez. Jamie Carragher couldn't wait to tell us how tall Martinez was. And now those centre backs or those players at Liverpool who play at the back, are we seeing when's that interview going to take place?
Yeah, bro, this is big. Where I saw people at Jamie Carragher saying, "Hi, Jamie, are you going to dissect the last 7 games, etc., of Slot, or are you going to do this thing on Verts, Jamie, or are you going to do this big piece on Isak or whatever?" And the answer is no. The answer is no. And like this is why, although like it is a bit of a cliche, like this is why the thing is called hated, adored, never ignored. Like all these, I'll tell you guys, you know, it's like working in the mainstream media. We've all spent time in there in some way or capacity. I'll tell you, when you walk through the doors and there's all these meetings of, right, what we're doing today, obviously got to put the Daily United, you have to do it because it's the only form of relevance that keeps conversation that everybody cares about. What was we saying? We were making jokes last year saying that us finishing 15th was a bigger story than like Liverpool winning the league, than Arne Slot winning the league in his first season. Like this is what our club actually is. And that bit where you said about it sticks on the players, bro, that's why you see Harry Maguire doing the interview with Rio and all that, and you hear players talk about the pressure of what it actually means. Even Phil Jones now, he's doing a bit more talking, whatever. These man tell you, bro, this club is a different thing. As soon as you sign your contract to play for this club, you sign another like ghost thing as well. You sign another one contract that's like, you do know that here's your real contract of like, you're going to get this much money. If we get Champions League, you get this. Here's your royalties. That's your like physical contract. Here's another contract that you have to sign sort of, but not sign, that you sign to go, you're going to get treated unfairly in the media. You're going to get hated on. You're going to get brought up when it's not really your fault. You're going to get a massive level of scrutiny that's unfair. You're not going to get time. You're not going to get patience. You're not going to get... Do you know what I'm saying? You have to sign that as well, please, if you want to play for us.
Well, I think KG brings up a good point, though, with it, which I think is that it's not an issue of like talking about United. We're going to be talked about, you know, and it's not an issue of discussing certain players and highlighting certain players. I think it's just a case of, like KG sort of saying, like, keep the same energy, isn't it? Because
you signed that. You signed that.
Jimmy,
you signed it
like
for
Jimmy,
not the consistent energy as well.
Jimmy, but then also we as fans have to see through that, then, don't we? You know what I mean? So when and this is, I think, KG's point as well. The problem is that whilst a lot of people do, some of it does stick, and then it starts snowballing, doesn't it? It starts really latching on. So look at like Cunha at the moment. Cunha, he hasn't had as bad of a start as say like Florian Wirtz, but you hear more about Cunha of, well, actually, should he even be in the team at the moment? Oh, exactly. I don't know. And he's had a couple of stinkers, you know, and you sort of go, well, wait a minute here. Like, what are we doing? Like, for Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank to go, there's been no improvement. We haven't lost in 5 games.
Right.
You know what I mean? How can you say that? How can you say that? And I think, again, that's when we as fans have to go, no, that's bullshit. Asha, come on.
But then this is where it, and I would accept it if even in a positive, she's done it again. She's done it again. This is where you talk about the like making it count for certain players. So, for instance, I've heard Esteval prop, and Esteval's a good player, but you'd think he's performing like Brian Mbeumo. Do you understand what I'm saying? But when the ones are really doing it, and you're saying, you know, you're really performing, then I should hear is loud. The praise should be as loud as the disrespect, I think. And I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing, you know what? Transformative signing. I'm not hearing the right Man United upstairs. They're finally getting it right. They're talking about, you know, who's making decisions. I'm not hearing those things. Because the backdrop should be, well, they're getting the recruitment right. Because this guy is the dog's boy. You know what I mean? It's almost like they've almost said, praised him, but to cuss Seshko. Look how good these two are doing. That's why Seshko's the worst. It's not been, do you understand what I'm saying? Which is almost, it's just unfortunate. De Ligt, bro, you got Man United fans crying out, telling you this guy's really performing. This guy's doing really well. And it's been met back with, no, he's not. And you're like, wait a minute. No, like, you can see how good he's doing. Where's the stats? You don't have the walking stats of other players. Well, he's won the most duels, won this, why is this not being spoken about? Why is this bit not being highlighted if we highlight all the negatives, is what I'm saying. So it's not just now me complaining for the sake of complaining. I'm saying it is set up like this. And then after we get into this weird space where we say, well, your next 5 games are easy, we lose 2, and then after we start crashing out, and then they say, look, Man United fans, totally unrealistic, unreasonable. But mate, you've given us the cliff and pushed us
away from. They thought they were in a title race. Well, you told us that we were.
Yeah,
you tried to imply.
Right. You said you should win it.
Yeah.
So away from, because I'm with you 100% in terms of that bit where we have to be aware of that, so that when you get if you go Palace and get touched, and then you get a draw at, I don't know, Bournemouth at home, but we won all the rest. When we get a couple of wobbles in there, we don't buy into that. These should have been so. But away from that, though, with those 5 games, though, on the other side, playing not devil's advocate, but just looking at it from in-house, do we not look at those 5 games now from a position of, no, I'm looking at that, and I tell you what, I do think we should win that, and that, and probably draw there or lose there.
No, but it's
because that's true as well, though.
That, but also I think it's the thing of, but if it doesn't go our way for those next 5 games, this is when we have to learn, I think, from earlier on this season. That's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Let's say actually it doesn't go the way we want, and there's a couple of defeats in there against teams we didn't think we were going to lose against. It doesn't mean our season's over. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean we're not going to qualify for Europe. You know, we do have to take that step back and go, a lot of games to go. Just as we've dropped points, other teams will also drop points too. Like, I think we have to think about that as well. And that's not easy to do.
Selhurst Park.
No, it's not.
We always struggle at Selhurst Park.
100%.
Always.
Like most teams do.
Even if I'm looking at the 6 games really, because I got Villa in there as well. Tough game. Villa's tough game. There's games when I feel like Man United should definitely pick up points, but again, you got Nuno's West Ham now that look like they're trying to turn a corner. Who knows? But then the Wolves game, and even that's away from home, I should see us getting 3 points from that one. The Everton game, Moisey, very stubborn, but we're at home. What is that?
Bournemouth at home.
Monday Night Football, yeah.
Yeah. We've got a couple of Monday games. So shit, man, going up.
Monday Night Football.
Bet Jamie Carragher will show up for that one. Bet he'll show up for that one.
And break everything down. Oh, that Monday Night Football one is a bit of a madness still.
But why? The game's the game, innit? Under the lights at Old Trafford.
I hear it, bro.
We got to do it, bro. We can't be like Klopp. We'll be like, 12:30 kickoffs or 8 p.m. kickoffs. Bro, we got 1 game a week and we're getting extra time, not even playing on the weekend. More time to prepare. That's the bit where our standards things does have to kick in a bit of like, we're playing 1 game a week, but they've moved our game to a Monday. That's what I'm saying. There's loads. Have you not seen it? In December, we got loads, bro.
Man United apparently wrote to the Premier League and said, like, why are we still playing a lot of evening kickoffs, midweek
That's TV,
games?
Bro.
Like,
that's because they're like, say what, we can get we can rinse out everything on the weekend, and then we can put big Man United on Monday night. Keep the viewing figures high.
It's true. It's true. Because if the usual team finished 15th, they wouldn't be getting as much coverage of like, let's move, you know what I mean? Let's move, pick a team, you know what I mean? Let's move.
But then we are massive.
Let's move Wolves.
That's what comes with it though. Sometimes, exactly. Put Wolves on Monday night. No one's going to care. That is where you have to understand our place in the ecosystem as we are, don't matter if we're shit. We still carry the Premier League, bro, to a certain extent. Like, we might not be involved in the big games anymore because it's not like in the 2000s when it's, Fergie against whoever. But even though we're dead, let's not. This just reminds us we're still fucking massive, bro. Like, we're still spearhead the league where they need to get the viewing figures up. You get Man United, and because we're the most flexible out of all of them, because we've got no Europe, they're like put them there. Easy win. It's an easy win for the broadcast.
Views were down in the Premier last season.
If I was them, I'd do the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. If you were director at these big things, you're gonna put them Monday night, innit?
Yeah, they said views were down in the Prem last season, and they said that the United game's still viewed really well. But I think it's a case of for the neutral, if United's not doing well, then they're like, well,
And the amount we were losing, it was like, nothing.
As much as people want to talk shit, for the good of the Premier League, it is backed on United, not necessarily winning titles, but being good,
competitive,
being involved in big matches, competitive. Because if not, then they're just not really that interested.
Was saying the other day,
yeah, exactly.
What's success from the next 5 games points wise? What's okay? Because I'm
what is
trying
it? I
to
think
go
I've
with.
got
I
11.
understand what we are. Go on.
3, 6,
Now, bro.
9, 10, 11. What did that? No, how many points is up for grabs? 5 in the 5? 15
5 times 3, 15.
So then I was saying you win. How many did we lose? I'm saying a draw against Palace, and I'm saying
You're saying a draw. Ooh.
Yeah, I say a draw against Palace. I think that's the one where I don't think would beat them.
Bournemouth would be tough as well, man.
I'm saying we win all the home games. I'm saying we win all the home games.
Yeah, Bournemouth will be tough, man.
12.
Is that when I play a goal?
I'm saying 13 points. I'm saying 13 points.
Nate, that's when we lose. Bournemouth, I swear, Mbeumo's got to be gone for that one.
Hey, they're asking they're talking to the Cameroonian FA, KG, going, look, actually the first game for Cameroon in AFCON is 24th of December. There's still plenty of time, you know what I mean, for him to get there. So actually he could stick around.
He'll play that game and then just leave.
It's going to be Onana settings like it was before.
There's no way he's around Aston Villa. There's no way he's around.
Might be.
Come on, guys.
If Man United tell Cameroon we can get him, he'll be there for the game. Don't worry about that. Then, you know. The irony is last time wasn't Onana technically late.
Onana was moving mad and he didn't get to start. He didn't get to start. Like, remember, they was furious with that situation, and they started his cousin or something.
And they're not going World Cup now as well.
No, I think he did start. I think he did start the first game, and then he messed up and then came out.
No, he did, first game he didn't play because I think he got there like day of or something ridiculous. The next game he played didn't do well, and then his cousin played the one after this arrest.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying I say we just I think we dropped 2 points against Palace. I think we beat.
You think we're only going to drop 2 points?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm aiming for. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at saying
we're still like funny as a team. I don't understand how.
I'm saying definitely. This is what I think.
But I think that's setting yourself up for. I think we're a yo-yo side. I don't believe that we're
do you rate his prediction, KG?
No, he just doesn't trust it. He just doesn't trust it. It's my prediction. You just don't trust. You just don't trust it.
No, because I don't understand. We struggle we struggle in the. Oh, that's clever. We struggle in certain games, yeah, and Flex is not even Amorim in yet, and he's thinking we're only gonna drop.
Do you know why? Do you know why I'm thinking that? Do you know why I'm thinking that? I'll tell you why. Because I think at home, I think the evidence as well, if we're going off the evidence, we only lost one game at home, and that's against Arsenal. We've won all the rest. So the home form, I'm like, I think you'll win them 3 games. That's 9 points. Palace, I'm accepting. I know what we're like. We could draw that. Or you obviously could lose.
I feel like we could lose.
7.
It's very pessimistic.
Well, there's going to be a lot of.
And you're Amorim in.
I am, but I know that there's going to be. I understand that there's going to be ups and downs. Like, we're not even close. And I now know this is a long road with this manager. I now know that. I'm like
3 wins at home. You don't think we'll get that?
How many? No. What did you say? What did you say, Flex? How many points did you say?
7 points. I feel like we got 7 points.
You said 13. I'm going to go with 3, 6, 9, maybe 10. Maybe a 10. I'll go with a 10.
Okay.
3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, something like that. It's about right.
I know that's disgusting.
11 minimum, 2 draws.
We're saying that's disgusting, but it's realistic. Like, if we're being real with this Man United side, we don't fully, if we're using it perfectly with them, we don't know what Man United is going to turn up.
But is that enough, KG? Is that if you've got 2 of the bottom, if you're playing 2 teams in the bottom of the, are West Ham still in the bottom 3?
Well, look how close the table is.
But I'm just saying. Yeah. If you're playing 2 teams down the bottom who have been struggling, yeah, and then you've got like another team at home in Everton that are, they're tough to beat, but it's not the hardest of games at home. Brighton is like the Bournemouth situation of like, yeah, they're good and that, but we've proved like they did it against Brighton. Why can't they do it again? Why can't we believe that?
Because we don't know what team is going to show up and what energy they're going to play with. That's the thing. Like, sometimes they just, like, they can be good, but they just turn up and you're like, they're not going for the seconds today. They're not doing what they're meant to be doing. That's the point. I'm saying that how with this team what what effort are they going to put in? I don't know what they're going to do. And it's not like he has a lot of players that he can bring on that can like play at a high level. Man United,
and he could bring on Zirkzee.
No, Man United need to play a high level of intensity. And for some strange reason, we only turn it up in the last 10 minutes when we're chasing it, or we just do stupid things. And you're like, wait a minute, this performance should have been here. The Arsenal performance, we've seen, how many times have we seen that Arsenal level performance in the 11 games we played?
I mean, KG, so hold that for, like SB United says here, with Flex's prediction, Flex, are you suggesting that we're going to be 10 games unbeaten by the next?
Well, if we get that 5, yeah, I thought about that. If we get that 5, that's what it would look like. I mean, Palace
so that's
is
your
the
prediction.
one that you can. Yeah, that's my prediction. Yeah,
we'll be
Palace
10 games unbeaten.
I
That
accept
seems way too high.
The dropping points at Palace thing. Listen, we can lose against Palace or draw. I'm saying dropping points at Palace, but I'm just going on the glass half full of the draw. Absolutely, we could lose against Palace. I wouldn't be shocked at all. But I honestly think, the 3 games at home, I think we certainly win them. And I think we beat Wolves away. And that puts us in the position to do what I'm saying we're going to do.
But that makes us
feel.
Now
this was a very strange about face because Flex is being very positive, being like I think most likely.
But the thing is, I'm not even arguing. I'm not even.
KG's going like, and yet you're.
And I'm
KG's
not arguing.
You're Amorim out. It's
weird how it goes. Just the thing.
Yeah,
I'm not even arguing against, because you're saying like, obviously Flex, they can do criminal. They might. That's why I'm not like, nah, you've got this wrong. We'll definitely do what I said. I hear you. I do hear you. But my feeling right now, as you ask me, as I look at those 5 games, I'm looking at it and going, well, I'm confident we win the home games. So I'm going to say 9. And I'm confident we beat Wolves away. So I'll say 12. And then I think you can it's either 0-1 against Palace.
I think I'm prepping myself for the worst case scenario just to not truly crash it when this team does it, because
but then you don't need to crash it if it doesn't. What we just discussed.
No, but I'm committed to I'm committed to this as a long-term thing now. In my head, I'm like, look, instead of being super reactionary to everything that's happening, bro, this is a long process. This is what's happening right now. And this is the man that's going to be leading this process. You just have to relax a bit. You want to win everything and you want to win these games and you want to be like competitive and talk that top 4 talk and this, that, and the other. But it might take some longer time. Why? Because there is a lacking of a squad. When you think about wing backs, who are we putting in? Who are you putting in?
KG?
I am. Honestly,
that was a very high pitch. That was a very high pitch.
Owen, why did you select? Owen, why did you select that one chat? Why did you select that?
Because I know KG. Because I know KG.
No,
he's flipped like 4 times.
You lot know. Okay, Flex. You lot. Wait, both of you not know me enough. Once I decide,
exactly. That's why I picked the comment.
No, once I decide to look into something, it's gonna take, and you're gonna say, "Why are you still with this person?" Like Ten Hag, and I stayed on that Ten Hag roller coaster for way too long. Is that true or not true?
Well, I've also yes, that's true. But I've also seen you say that about Andre Onana. I've seen you say that about Andre Onana. Onan's. I apologize. I'm sticking with you long term, and then it gets to the end of the game, and you go, "No."
I tried to support Onana off the whole, African one of us.
So,
I really want.
So it's not about locking in, then, is it? It's about you deciding if they deserve it.
Onana stopped me from locking in because his performances were so rubbish, bro. Onana was really bad.
And what if Amorim did that? What if Amorim makes some really questionable decisions and we lose loads of games in a row? Are you in it for the long term?
No, because he sticks with his players that he sticks to the trustworthy ones. There you go.
So you're not in it for the long term then?
I am, bro. I'm literally, I got cussed out for still backing Onana. KG, say the words. I'm telling you now, I've made a decision to back this manager. So nobody
sound like it. You don't even think we're going to pick up that much points in the next 5 games, and we've got the easiest games in the league.
There you go. Because I've made a decision. I'm saying, it's going to get bad. I'm still with you in the bad. 7 points. I think you'll
KG, get if we get 11, if we get 12 points, you're not allowed to celebrate.
I just love the example. I just love the rationale there of going, me, if I'm backing someone, I lock in. What about this person you backed and locked in? Well, he deserved it.
Oh, listen, Onana was
the ultimate out.
Do you know how hard it is to back Onana? You lot saw
Onana's a
Onana's
different kettle
mistake.
of fish.
Yeah,
You're
it was
using the
impossible,
word.
but you did. But you said you were going to on multiple
Look,
occasions. And the point you're making now is when you say it, you'll definitely do it, which
I
is
can't
not
believe
true.
you lot don't trust me. I'm telling you right now.
No, I don't. I rate
if
you. I rate you, but I don't trust you, KG.
This
And
is
that's
the
the
guy
whole
who
point of the show. Wrap it up.
I can't believe you lot
Hey,
don't.
that was
trust
really
me.
good comedic value. That's where they bring the joke back round to the original thing. That was really
Yeah,
good.
exactly. Exactly.
All
I
right,
don't trust
cool.
you.
What
I
I'm
rate
saying
you. I
is,
rate you.
I'm locking in. I'm locking in with this manager. This is it. I made my decision, and
You
it's
want
gonna,
them to
it's
believe
me
you
and
when you said you wanted us to lose, and then next
I
week you
hear
said
it.
you're Amorim.
I hear it. It's me and
But you
Amorim.
know me when I lock in.
You lot know this. You lot know this.
We do know this. But that's
You
why,
know
but
this,
because we
right?
know this, no, but do you know what the ironic thing about this is? It's because we know this and we know you.
Yeah,
Like this thing that you're saying now might not be a thing in 2 weeks.
it's
It
gonna
might
be a
not.
thing. I guarantee.
And
It's gonna be
when
a
he
thing.
does
might
it,
not.
when he does
I'm
it as well,
allowing-
like so when he
I'm allowing
when he
him
changed
so
to
much
Amorim
credit.
in, when he changed to Amorim in, what was the reaction to that? Is well, you know me. that's what he says. So if he changes his mind, it will be but you know me. Flip flop.
Hey, listen.
KG's gone from telling me about the
I do
rating
know you.
thing. He's
Hey,
telling-
as a delegate, I rate KG, but I do not trust him. These lot don't,
Exactly.
bro.
Exactly. I told you. This is. I know you. We know you.
Oh,
I'm carrying out.
mate.
Listen, anyway, you'll see.
What could be
When
really
I-
funny
When I look into stubborn
is-
mode as well.
is if we get back-to-back wins in the next game. So say because Palace is the second game in the run, isn't it? Isn't it? Is it Everton and Palace?
Yeah.
It is.
Everton and Palace.
If imagine what could be really interesting is if we win the next two. That could be really interesting. You know what I mean?
Then I'm
And
out.
maybe sometimes what tends to happen in these type of things when you try to go, oh, here's what I think for the next 5 games. Sometimes it goes like the wrong way round and stuff like that. So you could like draw at home to West Ham, but actually you beat Palace away or something like that. You know what I mean? Something crazy. So listen, I'm looking for the 12 points. What did I say? So the 13 points that I
13,
said.
wait, you said 13.
I'm looking at the 13. You know, we'll see how close I am to that number. Hopefully, hopefully it's more. Hopefully, he's flipping. You know what I mean? Imagine we won 5 in a row. Frank cuts his hair, but I don't think that will happen in football.
That's title charge.
Yeah, if
I
we
will
win
be
5 in a row,
talking.
we all have to talk differently about
That's
a lot of
title
things.
charge.
Oh,
That means that's
separate
team.
from
I
the
don't
pack,
think we'd
wouldn't
do
we?
that.
We'd separate. We'd
Yeah.
separate from the pack with how tight.
I think we'd separate. I think we'd separate from the pack even if we won 4 and drew.
Yeah, if we got 13 points, we definitely.
Yeah.
Well, this is the
definitely.
period for it. This is where
even
the
the
real
11 points, even if we got the same run as last time, I think we'd separate from the pack.
This is where the real separation is going to happen, though, guys. This is where, and I pray that this squad has what it takes to not be bottom half when we as we're getting into Christmas time, because it's so close, guys. It's ridiculously close between relegation or the bottom 3, not Wolves. But
do you reckon it will be in 5 games though? That's what I mean. If in this 5 games, if you get the consistency, because that'll be consistency over 10 games. We're thinking of just 5, but what that would have meant is, like that prediction said, if it goes the way I think I'm predicting, that would actually be consistency over 10 to 11
No,
games.
because I feel like too many teams are taking points off each other. I feel like this is even more difficult of a league. It's so rough. Like there's Aston Villa have turned a corner. Bournemouth still look good. West Ham now looks serious.
Well, they got back-to-back losses. Bournemouth, they've gone the other way a little bit.
Forest is still waiting for Newcastle to turn it around. Newcastle are better.
Newcastle look terrible.
But
we got a big gap with them.
And you talk about different energy, KG. Where's the pressure on Newcastle of I'll tell you what's not going well, is it? You know what I mean? It's not going well.
No one cares about them. Not big enough.
No.
Nobody else has best place to go. Better than it's a more attractive club than Man United. Why would a Man choose Man United?
In the summer, Mary Renton.
Man United over Newcastle. That's stupid.
What they got? United, Matty Renton told us. Remember, we got Voldemar that we don't need Isak anyway. 15th. We read that one already. C1K says, I don't trust KG to be measured. And Falcon Shuffle says, as an American, I only know the context of not rating as he's trash. Everyone says the players they don't rate to get rid of. Is that not it? And I would say he was on that. Yeah. I would say he's on that.
We don't even have time to go back into it because we don't have an extra 20 minutes to.
Max says, Flex, can you rate someone, but just so happen to rate someone else more? Like Owen says, we don't have time. We're going to have to move on. Aminor says, just carrying out instructions. Aminor says, can we do a 12-hour stream to save Mainu Flex? No, because the manager just doesn't trust him. So, we can't do that. And C1 Chaos says, KG backed managers that lost 7-0 to their biggest rivals and gave Spurs their first trophy in 2 decades. So that's who KG backed. So he's a disgrace. So there you go.
Can't believe that 7-0 goal,
Bro, but although we finished 7-0, we did finish third and win a trophy. We finished higher than we finished in ages.
Yeah.
And I hate you.
It was terrible. It was terrible, but we still finished above Liverpool and we finished third.
We checked out the form the other day, actually, didn't we, Flex? So after that, I think there was one more loss, and then for the rest of the season, unbeaten.
Yeah,
it was
really good.
6 or 7 games.
All right, can I ask you this? Would you take, right now, losing 7-0 to Arsenal away?
But what happened?
7-0, but we finished third and win a trophy and win. Well, we're not in the Carabao Cup. Win the FA Cup.
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No, that means you're putting yourself before the club.
You see that 7-0? That 7-0? Yeah. Do you know how much? Wait, hear me out.
What's going on here? You lot are crazy.
I apologize. You see that 7-0? Yeah. Liverpool fans still talk to you about it. It's forever. You can't do anything about it. No, that 7-0 it's a horrible punch. It's a horrible.
To finish third in the FA Cup.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's like the 8-2 of Arsenal. We rub it in their face.
No one was in the thing with me, bro. In my road, it was all gone. They couldn't even take it. They went home.
But they're just results.
I was talking. I had the greatest. 5 was crazy. 5 to Liverpool.
All right, KG. What like KG? Listen to this. You see, on the night in Bilbao. I know we got a wrap. I just want to do this. In the night in Bilbao when we lost that game against Spurs. Yeah, we lost that game against Spurs. We all know how it felt. If on that night I said, listen to me now, we're going to win the FA Cup next season and we're going to finish third. The only thing out of 38 games is we have to lose one of them 7-0. That's all we have to do. But we're going to finish. All the rest of the games are going to be happy. In them games, you're going to beat City. You're going to beat Liverpool. You're going to beat all the other good teams. You're going to beat Chelsea. You're going to have loads. No, it has to be one of the big ones. It has to be like Arsenal,
Newcastle,
or Liverpool, or you can't. It's got to be because Liverpool are our biggest rivals, so they don't get worse than that.
So would you take a 9-0 loss to Liverpool to win the double?
Yes, the double. What double? Who? Yes. What trophies? Yes, trophies. Yeah. What trophies?
FA Cup and Carabao,
Champions League, and
9-0 to Liverpool. You've already taken 7.
Wait, FA Cup and Carabao, and where do we finish in the league? Above them.
You're already in it. You're already in.
Where do we finish in the league? Third in that Champions League spots.
Well, because you're going back to Ten Hag scenario, wouldn't you? So you were saying third in the league and a trophy.
Yeah. I'll take that. That's what I'm saying. This year, I will take that now. Right now, if you said, Flex, shake my hand, all you have to do is when you play Arsenal, which is in May, I think it is, or April, you're going to lose 7-0. Because
guess what? And the reason you're going no.
West said it perfectly. Those big scores are lifetime scars, bro. I still remember 8-2. I'd hate to be at 8.
Is it a bigger scar? Is it a bigger scar than the memory of going to Wembley and winning a trophy?
Well, and also on top of this, KG, on top of it, we say that to Arsenal fans today. Would that rattle an Arsenal fan now who's top of the league? They won't give a shit. You know what I mean? You go,
and you also say, what do you win? You say, what have you won? You say, what have you won?
Yeah.
You say, what have you won to Arsenal fans?
You know what? And this is it. It's opinion, innit?
I don't care what the Ops fans think.
I'm telling you right now, my opinion, I can't manage sitting there and watching all of those players dunk on our head tops, bro. No chance.
Character. Just disappear.
I've seen it 7 times.
I didn't say Jokeris was going to score 7.
7 times of this.
But then what would you be doing at the end of the season when you're in the Champions League of a trophy, KG?
No, I tell you, I can't. You know what?
Did you not go to the final? Did you not watch the final?
This is why it's not on me. I'm glad that it's not me that's making these decisions because I'm telling you guys, I can't manage it. That's all. I can't.
But what if I told you, KG, just to lock in? I know you because once you lock in and back,
I can't manage. I can't manage 7 to Liverpool again. I can't manage just 7 to.
So would you lock out? Would you lock out if that happened? If we lost 7-0 in this run, would you change your mind and go Amorim out? You would. You just told us.
I thought you were in it for the long term.
You just said you can't handle that. So if we lose 7-0 against Palace, if we lost 7-0 against Palace, what would you do?
I'll speak to Owen. I'll speak to Owen and Flex and say, are we going to finish in the top 3 now? Surely. And then you lot will tell me.
No, hold on, wait a minute. You said
this-
you're going to lock in no matter what. You're in it for the long run.
Exactly.
So if
You're in
we
it for
lose
the long run.
7-0 in 2 games' time when we play,
We can't.
away,
Hey, guys,
Selhurst Park.
this team cannot concede 7 goals. I'm sorry. No.
Or what?
Don't deflect here, KG.
Or what?
Or would you change your
Or what?
mind?
No, I'm not changing. I'm saying this team is not allowed to concede 7 goals. That's
Or
it.
what would happen?
If they did.
I'll write a strongly worded letter to Carrington.
So going back to it, Flex and myself, we do know you, KG. Exactly. We know you way too well.
I'm saying I'm club.
Well,
over,
it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen anyway because Flex said we're going to win.
I'm club
Flex
over
will get 30
reputation.
points, so we're never going to concede that many goals.
I'm club over online presence.
Flex said they were going to win all those games, so we're never going to concede that many goals.
Yeah.
I love
here's
that
another
earlier
one
KG
for
was
you.
getting annoyed, going, of course I'm going to lock in. I can't believe you're
not
judging
being-
me like this. Go
you're
do this.
not being-
And then
you're
Flex
not being
goes,
like what
Flex
you
goes, what happens if they lost 7-0? And you went, they're not allowed to.
They
Or
are
what?
going to lose. They're not going to lose.
Something.
What happened to
What?
the league? Where's everybody? What's Lamen's done? How do we do this? Do you know there has to be a serious breakdown?
So
if
you'd
we
be players out.
It
You'd
won't
be players
happen
out,
again.
not the manager.
It can never happen again.
It won't
It's
happen.
never. That is not allowed to happen ever again, guys. Ever again. No.
Or what? Or what?
Saying, nah.
Are you
If
threatening
you're
me?
setting up a rule, there has to be consequences if it's broken. What's the consequence if it's broken?
Exactly, bro. Yeah. What's the action that
Firing
gets taken?
squad. Firing squad. In football terms.
Rah, who's in that? Who's in the firing
Bloody hell,
squad?
KG. Fucking hell.
Jesus.
That was a bit much. Jeez.
You lot are just crazy, man. Anyway, in these 5 games as well, I can't wait to see the turnaround in Zirkzee as well. I'm looking forward to it. He's going to get loads of minutes. So anyway, guys, big up yourselves. It's been a great show. We've read that one already, haven't we? Yeah, we have. There you go. Episode 87 of the Trinity podcast.
Trinity.
Over and out. Trinity. And yeah, we'll see you on next week's show. One step closer to the game. That would be Monday. That's a bit annoying, but hey ho. It's how it goes. It's how it goes. All right, guys, we're out of here. Take care. See you later. Peace.